My name is James Williams Jr. and I made 3 videos tonight, but I forgot to make one that just hit me and it's kind of a little bit more important. Alright, now, I grew up, I'm a Generation Xer. I was in the 70s birth rate, born from the baby boomers and come to Generation Xers, alright? Not like you new millenniums who have a little bit more open mind, alright? So I'm going to be honest and I'm gonna call it as I see it. So today I went to Kmart to go get some stereo speakers because Kmart's going out of business here locally in Charlottesville, Virginia. So this is the second time that an old person has pissed me off. And not just an old person. I don't want to seem like a reverse racist, but I'm going to be a reverse racist. An old black son of a bitch. This is the last time that I'm going to take something from an older generation of people who preach and preach and preach about manners, yet won't use them themselves. Now, by any means necessary, I'm not a motherfucking saint. But the next damn time I help an old person and they get smart with me for trying to help them, I'm going to jail. Because I'm going to take my boot straight to their ass. So I was talking to this guy in security from Kmart. He's from Brooklyn. I like New Yorkers. I meant to say he was from Jersey. I'm sorry. We talked to a guy that was from the Bronx or from Brooklyn earlier. Same concept. Anyway, he's from fucking New York. And I told him, down south, a lot of people ain't got manners. Now, I did take the bitch way out. I said it on my way out. This dude kept interrupting me when I'm trying to help him about eBay, getting his money back for a car seat that if he buys from Kmart, because they're selling everything that you can't take it back. And I get that. But there's a time and a place for everything. And I'm trying to help you out. Don't be a motherfucking asshole to me. Now, had the old fella followed me outside, hip replacement or not, I'm gonna fucking whoop his ass. Period. And y'all might not like this violent side of me. I don't like this violent side of me. But this is the second time a generation ahead of me who preaches and practices not doing what they preach when they pop off with, you young people don't have manners, you young people don't respect us. Respect is a two-way street. I respect my elders until I'm disrespected by my elders. I had a problem with my neighbor many years ago when eBay first came out, I guess. I don't really know because I'm not into that kind of shit. But he wanted to get spinners on his car. Long and short, he called me stupid. And then he threatened to fight me. Okay, it's 2 things you must know about me. 1, I'm not afraid of nobody breathing. Because if you bleed, I can kill you. 2, I like fighting. That's the only damn thing I've ever been good at. You want to step to a motherfucker who lives, breathes, and eats these bitches right here, and has been doing it since he was 6 years old, you step into the wrong motherfucker. So he goes, well, I'll get my grandson to come with your ass. Okay? I will give your grandson 1 stick plus a nail through that motherfucker. Come get some. And after I whoop his ass and throw him through all the windows in your car, then I'm going to throw him through all the windows in your house. And then I'm going to throw him back through your house. I'm coming for you. Well, needless to say, grandson never showed up. Nothing came from it, and it got squashed. But today, I'm talking to this dude. I'm trying to help this motherfucker. And, he coming off wrong. He coming out of both sides of his mouth, and I don't like that shit. You don't know me. Don't talk shit. So, as I'm leaving, I take the bitch way out. As I talk to the guy from New York, Jersey, wherever the fuck he's from. And I told him, I said, welcome to Virginia. Some of us actually have manners. I said that as I was leaving. I was hoping to goat that motherfucker outside. Because also as I was leaving, I said, if you follow me the fuck outside, you're gonna die. It's just that simple. Now, in my defense, I like fighting. In his defense, he was an old piece of shit. Alright? I should have not have wasted my breath or my time dealing with that. That's on me. I own that. But I'm fixing to fuck this old fucker up. Because you can't come from a generation where manners is everything and then not practice what the fuck you preach. So if you're an old motherfucker, and And especially if you're that old motherfucker, you bald-headed bastard with you and your daughter in your fucking car seat. If you want some, I live at 512 Rougemont. Don't bring any weapons. Just bring your old ass. I'll make it fair. I do have a hip replacement, so I can no longer use my legs, which he was walking in a lot better shape than me. But that doesn't mean that he can't get his ass kicked. Now, I'm sure you're all thinking, James, you shouldn't put open challenges out like that. What happens if they show up? Well, if they show up, it is what it is. But here's the thing. I did put the challenge out there. If his dumb old ass shows up and gets his ass kicked, that's on him. I'm not begging him to show up for the fight, but I'm telling him, you know, if you want to insult someone who's helping you, you deserve to get your ass beat. If you're going to come after me at 512 Rougemont or at my job at 815 Cherry Avenue, you know, wherever you want it, it's going to happen. And don't think because you're a senior citizen that you can't get your ass beat, because it will happen. You're not going to beat me. Yeah, you have age and experience, but I'm sure you've never came against somebody who does not stop, who does not quit, who lives, eats, and breathes fighting. And I don't give a flying fuck about nobody's age. I'm not Kimbo Slice. I'm not gonna come to your neighborhood and start shit. I don't start fights. I finish them. But I will say this, because you're a rude son of a bitch and you come from a bygone era where manners are supposed to be key. To bring my generation up, you have to have manners. To teach the new millenniums what's going on, you have to have manners. And if I may quote my favorite supervillain of all time from Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta, even the bad guys have to have manners. And let me break this down for all y'all who don't really know who the fuck I am. I'm not a good guy. I'm the bad guy playing the good guy. So, you can take that any way you want, but I'm going to tell the truth. I am the bad guy playing the good guy playing the bad guy. Now, any way you want to take that, it's fine. I may have just lost all my followers with that. But I will tell you this. When you are insulted by someone who is older and there are a generation gap, there is no such thing as a generation gap when it comes to fucking respect. Period. If a person's trying to help you out, the most respectful thing you can say is, "Thank you, sir. I don't need your help. Greatly appreciate it. Have a nice day." He didn't want to go that route. So I had to take it to the bitch level to run my mouth as mine was going out. Because if the motherfucker would have came out behind me, well, his Father's Day would have been including a season's beating for Father's Day. I don't like hurting people. But if you think you can do it, I'm only going to tell you this. Many people bigger than me thought that they could whoop my ass. Those people are still scared of me to this day. Many people started fights with me in school and still have not showed up for the ass whoopings that they have promised me. Because this kung fu shit that I do, this shit is not a fucking joke. Yeah, I couldn't get in MMA in my 20s because they didn't have my class. They would not have my weight class from 115 to 125 pounds. No, because they were all big bitches. Where in Asia, had I had the money to go there, I could put my money where my mouth was in. Because everybody in Asia who was 120 pounds or less was winning all the fights. Remember that. The size of a man ain't got a damn thing to do with his skills or his ability to fight. You should probably think that shit over with an old proverb from the greatest book ever written, the Bible. David versus Goliath. That shit didn't work out very well for Goliath, did it? One shot, one stone, and he was gone. So you guys keep that shit in mind. Because the bigger you are, the harder I get to hit you. And plus, two things you need to know. One, kill zone number 1, that's my primary target. Kill zone number 2, that's my secondary target. Free floating rib, that's my third target. If I do it right the first time, you won't make it those 3 days expected to survive. If I hit you right in the sternum the first time, if you ain't breathing, you ain't doing shit to me. And since I am technically handicapped because I had this hip replacement, I will give you forewarning. I suffer from wounded animal syndrome, and a wounded animal will chew off their own leg to escape anything. Or they will fight anyone and everyone who's trying to help them even if it's for their own good. So my tip to you is don't fuck, one, with a wounded animal, and two, never underestimate the size of a man, because you don't know his skill level, and I don't give a fuck about yours. I'm James Williamson. You just come for having number two. If I have offended you in this video, or if you're related to that old fella, or if you are that old fella, I don't give a fuck. I already tell you where I live at. Anytime, any place, anywhere. But if you come here looking for a fight, I hope you sign your life insurance check and your funeral papers, because that's the only goddamn thing you're gonna get. I feel a great deal of trouble for anybody who comes starting shit with me. I don't have to play from you now. The Army has trained me about fear, and we have a flight or fight reflex. No more flights for me, just fights. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. Be seeing you.